Welcome to another activity. So this activity, we are going to do some we are going to add more features into our Samadhi bookstore application. We developed this application during activity 3 time. So now we are going to add more features or functions into this application. So in this activity 4, so we are mainly working on this manage books area. So in the previous one we had some option not options, actually we had some buttons to do more actions. So here we are going to implement the manage books button. So this is the interface that we need to design first. So in this video actually we are going to design these interfaces. Where we are having two interfaces here, so we are going to design these two interfaces, and another activity we will see how to implement these things. So I'm moving to NetBean IDE now, and I'm going to use my previous project because this application during the activity 3, so we developed this application, so therefore I'm going to import that thing. Activity 3, and then I'm going to import it. So this is the activity 3. So we developed this activity during our last video, and I will run this one and see whether it's working. Okay, yes, it's working. Okay, so now we are going to implement this manage members button. So the functionality which is actually attached to this manage members. So I'm going to design these two interfaces now. So I'm going to have one JPM form to manage users. Okay, not manage users, so that will be manage books. Okay, so therefore we are going to work on this manage books, and then I'm going to click finish. So now since this is activity 4 now, so we are going to rename this with activity 4, and okay, so this is the manage books 1. So first I'm going to add a panel here. First I will add a panel, and then so I will change the background of this panel into white. Okay, so then according to this interface, so we need to add some text first. So I'm going to copy this text from my previous interface, this one. So like this. Okay, we can place it like this, and then so we need to add some additional text here. Samadhi bookstore manage books. So therefore I'm going to edit this text. Okay, now I'm going to add this window change book details panel. So this is again a panel, so I'm going to add another panel here. So in this place I'm going to edit. Okay, and in this panel you can see we are having a background color and also a border, and we are having a title as well. So this is how we are going to edit. So first I'm going to select this panel, I'm going to properties, and from here I can select a background color like this. Okay, background color like this, background color like this. So then I'm going to border, and from here I'm going to use this title border because I need to have a title. So the title here is change book details. Okay, so now I'm going to add a line border here and the border color. So I'm going to select this as the border color. I'm going to click OK. So I need to change the color of this font as well. Okay, not that one. I need to go to the border here and title color. So here you can see we are having the title color. So I'm going to change it like this. Okay, then I need to add these labels and text fields. So first I'm going to select the panel and I'm going to add a J label. So that is barcode. And I'm going to format it. Sorry, not foreground. So I'm going to use like this. Okay, and then so in here also I'm going to change the font size little bit to 14. Okay, barcode, and I need to add a text field here. So I will select and I will go to palette and I'm going to add a text field. Like this, and we need to have name, author, price, quantity as well. So I'm going to copy this thing and I'm going to paste it. And again I'm going to paste it. Okay, I need price and quantity as well, so therefore I'm going to add 2 more here. Like this. Okay, and I'm going to remove this text. Okay, so barcode, name, author, price, quantity. So I'm going to change the text of this barcode, name, author, and then price, after that quantity. Okay, so likewise I'm going to change it. So now we will align this like this. Okay, now this is the change book details area, and here you can see the barcode is in gray color box. So that is because the barcode text field is actually a read only one, because the barcode we are not allowing users to change this barcode value, because here we are going to do some delete and update functions. So you know that when you are going to use this delete and update function, so that means we are going to run a query for a specific record. So then we need to have a unique ID there. So the barcode is the unique ID, so therefore we are not allowing user to change this barcode. So therefore we are going to make this read only. Okay, so you can go to the properties and from the properties, so you can see that we are having something called editable here. Okay, editable. So I'm going to make it false. Okay, so now it will be a read only one. So you can select the JText field and you can go to the properties, and from here under properties you can see there is something called editable. So I'm going to make it false. Okay, so then you can see that it's now read only. And after that we need to have two buttons in this interface. You can see the delete book, update book. So I'm going to add these two buttons now. So this will be update book, and I'm going to change the font as well, 14. Okay, so now if I see this windows, you can see this is the update book, and then so I'm yeah, so if I run this one, okay, you can see we are having this yellow color button now. So here the font is black, so that is okay. And now we are going to copy this button and we are going to paste it again, because we need to have a delete button as a delete book button as well. So I'm going to change this one like this, delete book. So now I'm going to resize this window. Okay, like this I'm going to resize it. So now that part is okay. So now we need to add this logo as well into this interface. So I'm going to get this logo from my previous one. So this is the logo or the image. So I'm going to add it here like this, and here we need to resize this interface a little bit. Okay, I'm going to okay, I'm going to have it like this. So now the other part of the screen, you can see that we are having a table here. So now in this case we are going to use a J table here. So I'm going to palette, and under that palette, so you can see that we are having something called a table. Okay, so this is a J table. So I'm going to add that table into my UI like this. Okay, so this is the table. So in this table, so we are having in this table we are having these titles like barcode, name, author, price, quantity. So I'm going to change these titles. So I can right click and I can go to table content, and I can go to columns. So here you can see we have in title 1. Title 1 is barcode here, and the next one is title 2. The title 2 is actually a name, and then the title 3. The title 3 is author. Title 4, price, and we need to add one more. Okay, that will be quantity. so like this. Okay, in this case also we are not allowing to edit the barcode, so we are going to disable this editable one here. And if you need, you can change the other things as well. So now I will close it. So now you can see we are having the title, barcode, name, author, price, quantity. Okay, so like this we will have the tables, and here we are going to load this table dynamically. So therefore I'm going to remove these 4 rows. Here we are having 4 rows. I'm going to remove these 4 rows because we are going to load it dynamically. Okay, so in this case, if I run this one now, you can see that in this interface you can see that so this is how we design it. The barcode, name, author, price, quantity, so those columns, its column titles will be displayed to the user. And again in this one we need to add this add new book button as well. So I'm going to copy this button, and I'm going to paste this button here. Copy, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so like this yes, like this I'm going to, and this add new book button. Okay, so now we can see this is our interface, the first interface. So you can see we are having the first interface like this in our activity document, and in here also we designed the same interface like this. So now we will move to the next one. The next interface is add new book interface. So here you can see we are having the next interface as add new book. So this one is manage book, so therefore we need to give a title as well. So I'm going to select the J-frame here, and I'm going to the properties, and I'm giving the title as manage books. So now I'm going to add another UI here, so that is add new book. Again the J-frame form, add new book. So in this one I need to design it like the change book details window you can see. Okay, so therefore I'm going to copy the entire thing from the previous interface, and I'm going to do some modifications to that one. Okay, so I will go to manage book one. So I'm going to select this panel, and then I'm going to copy it, and then I'm coming here and I'm going to paste it like this. So now you can see we got all the things into we got all the things into our new interface. Then we are going to resize this one like this. So now in this case we need to have new book details. So therefore I'm going to change I'm going to properties, I'm going to change the title of the border, so that will be new book details, not change. And then add book, so we don't have two buttons here, so one button, so that is again add book. Add book like this, and yeah, that's it. All the other things are okay here. and we need to add a title for this JFrame as well. So there is add new book. So I will select the JFrame here, and I'm going to properties and title. I'm going to add new book as the title. Add new book as the title. So if I run this one, you can see, so this is my add new book interface. Okay, so that's all about this the designing part. So we designed this interface, the interface 1, so this one, so figure 1 interface, and also this figure 2 interface. So again we will meet with another video to check to see how we are going to develop the functionalities of these interfaces. Thank you.